response from General Torre. Is it true that you're using the LRAD during worship time? Habang nagpe-prayer sila, sinasabayan daw nyo ng LRAD?
And I will not allow such kind of activity to be done if it has been done. But there's nothing that has come to my attention that there was that kind of complaint, Your Honor.
Thank you if yun ang stand mo about that. Dahil you can just imagine kung ikaw nagsisimba sa loob, tapos tirahin ka ng LRAD para sasabog yung tenga mo. I can just imagine kung paano mangyari sa'yo.
We don't do that, and we'll never do that, Your Honor. Essentially,
That's baloney, Your Honor. We have so many videotapes and videos, Your Honor, that would prove, actual footages, that would prove that in times of worship and prayer, Your Honor, somebody would put on the LRAD, Your Honor.
Ako, okay lang sa akin gamitin nyo yan kung rowdy, very unruly yung mga tao. Pero kung panahon ng pagsisimba, my God, you can just imagine kung bakit natin gamitin. Please respond.
Your Honor, the LRAD is being used as a public address system to make sure that all the messages are pushed through. However, Your Honor, we are not aware of the schedule of their prayers, of their activities inside, because the LRAD is outside.
Okay, okay.
If only
Okay, sandali.
my attention was
Hindi kayo nakiusap sa kanila na please, kung pwede, nagpe-pray kami dito, huwag ninyong gamitin yan.
Many times, Your Honor.
Many times.
Many
Yung
times.
kinausap nyo?
Yung mga police officers po niya dun sa field po, Your Honor. Meron sa ang dami kasi mga policemen doon, Your Honor. At one time, they even reached about 4,000 or 5,000, Your Honor. So, especially during the first day, second day, third day, fourth day, Your Honor, napakadami po nila. But he has the habit of putting that on in times of worship of KOJC members. But anyway, if he denies that, Your Honor, may we continue in the narration of events, Your Honor?
You still want to say something? Please continue.
Sir, let's rejoin there. Even on the day itself and the next day, Attorney Torion is very fond of making written demands or redress in writing and delivered to me, even on holidays. Simple demand like that can be sent through cell phone, and I have already unblocked him. And I would like to categorically state, there's no request whatsoever. Yesterday, there was a request for the use of platforms or whatever equipment that they want to pull out from the cathedral. That was made, and it was immediately granted because first and foremost, I really don't have control over those materials and equipment, sir. So, just a simple text to that matter, to that effect, regarding the interference of the LRAD during their worship activities would have been sufficient if there were incidents like that that came to their attention. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Senator, Attorney Torion, please continue.
Yes. The next slide, Your Honor, if I may continue. And this is the key, Your Honor, in the determination as to whether or not the operation, to our mind, is legal, Your Honor, because in this interaction, Your Honor, General Torre only presented one warrant of arrest, and that is of Sylvia Simanes. Until today, he has not yet presented any other warrant of arrest, Your Honor. Can you please ang address dito, sir, Pasig City, Metro Manila, sir. At kung kay Sylvia Simanes po.
Patulong dyan sa pandito, technical, baka pwedeng mawala yung echo. Before you continue, Attorney Torion, my colleague here, Senator Robinson Padilla, would like to ask a copy of that warrant of arrest against Celia. Please submit that to the COMSEC.
essentially, Your Honor, what happened here, Your Honor, was that he presented one warrant of arrest, if I may continue, Your Honor. And he gave us 30 minutes in order for us to, to ultimatum, Your Honor, to whether we like it or not, they would enter. And I actually used a megaphone, Your Honor, and told him there was actually no need to use force because we were willing to cooperate. And despite the fact that the 30 minutes have not yet elapsed, Your Honor, footages would show that the southern gate as well as the eastern gate were forcibly destroyed, Your Honor, and heavily armed policemen, Your Honor, were immediately attacked the compound. Here, Your Honor, that was his statement. Papasok kami, hindi itong lugar para tayo ay magdebate, magreklamo na lamang kayo. At sabi niya dito, he will conduct the search on their own terms. That was his declaration, Your Honor. So even if the 30 minutes, next slide please, even if we also reminded him, Your Honor, at that time that there was actually a certification from the NBI that the warrant of arrest has already been served. Yet even before the 30 minutes, the picture would show that some of his men did not wait for the 30 minutes. They immediately breached the back part of the compound, the eastern side. They broke it, Your Honor, specifically in Sector 7, Sector 10, and Sector 11. And they showed evident premeditation and treachery to attack KOJC members rather than to serve the warrant of arrest because they loved tear gases, Your Honor. And the result is this. Next slide, please.
Attorney,
Yes, Your Honor.
why 30 minutes?
I don't know with him, Your Honor. He gave us 30 minutes, but we told him there was no need for you to use force. We are willing to cooperate. But he was, I think, prepared with some form of a speech. He even taped it in his LRAD, Your Honor. He continuously played it. There was a deafening recording, Your Honor, played on his LRAD that kami ay nandito para mag-implementar ng warrant of arrest. Parang ganun ba? Meron siyang tape recording po. And then he was giving us 30 minutes, Your Honor. But then again, I pointed out to him, no need to use force. We are willing to cooperate. So he said, Your Honor, we will give you 30 minutes. And whether you like it or not, we will open the gate and we will open the gate and we will serve the warrant based on our own terms. Ang nangyari kasi, Your Honor, pa-open na namin yung gate, hindi pa lumampas yung 30 minutes, sinira na nga yung southern portion. Tapos, pumasok yung mga armadong mga pulis, nag-lob na mga tear gases po, na-shock yung mga tao po doon sa likod, at namatay yung isang tao, right then and there, 4 others suffered heart attacks, Your Honor, and 4 minor children, Your Honor, suffered severe anxiety attacks. Yan sa cathedral yan, nandyan ako po nung nangyari yan, Your Honor. Kasi gulong-gulo kami, ang dami po nila, no? And while that was going on, thousands of policemen, Your Honor, were immediately conducting omnibus search to any and all structures, sabay-sabay po, sabay-sabay.
Close mo na, Attorney. I am very much disturbed. Yung sinabi kanina ni Ms. Cardona. May sinabi ka kanina doon the inspection na while someone was dying, you were asking for help para pasukin doon para kunin yung biktima, and yet yung mga police walang ginagawa. Kindly repeat that.
Good afternoon to this honorable body. Maraming salamat po sa Chair sa pagkakataon na binigay muli sa amin. Actually, this is our 3rd Senate hearing. Lahat po ng sinabi nila, wala po ng kakatotoo. Lalong lumala ang ginagawa ng mga polis. Ito po yun. Sinabi na 30 minutes, maghihintay sila bago sila papasok. Nakareceive na agad ako ng message na ina-attack na lang yung STP. So I went directly. Sabi ko, wala pa namang 30 minutes. Puntahan muna natin kasi ina-attack na talaga sila doon sa likod. While we were driving, going to the hangar, may sumabog na. Alam ko may sumabog. My God, saan ba yung sumabog? Nagkakagulo na sila. Tapos yung nasa tower, kanina po yung sa may pader, na ginagrind na nila. Andun nakatayo yung nagbabantay. Sumigaw pa siya na, hindi kami kalaban, wala kami armas. Pero dahil siguro sa pagsabog, yung tear gas, nag-collapse siya. It took 1 hour para ma-rescue siya. Kasi that time, ang dami talaga nila O sa Bisaya po, makalisang, nakakasindak sa dami nila. But it's pure, nakabarricade sila, sir. Nakabarricade sila.
Directly doon sa...
Hindi na sila tao that
Makinig ka
time.
muna sa
Sabihin
akin.
namin,
Makinig ka muna sa akin.
yes po,
Ikaw muna.
kasi ganito,
Makinig ka muna. Please go directly doon
I will
sa...
go directly to what happened. We
Yung
wanted,
patay na
yes,
inaksyonan.
yes, hindi nila pinapasok
doon.
yung ambulance. Hinarang nila. Kahit may inatake na, ang dami na, sir. Ay, inatake na. Sir, binablock nila, yung lahat ng pulis, naka-shield sila, hindi talaga makapasok. Kaya ang
So sino
sabi ko,
kumuha nung yung biktima na namatay later on?
nagpatulong na kami sa mga workers, sir, kasi ibaba na namin siya. I think 1 hour after, sir, nagkakagulo, saan kami pumupunta kasi lahat ng pulis paikot-ikot na sa compound. We were going around because attack was already full-blown. And as we have said na pag full-blown na yung attack, hindi lang doon sa main gate, mag-siren na. So the siren was already sounded and everywhere there was really chaos and death. Sabi nila sa akin ng mga maliwanag na kasi, sir, 5 na yung namamatay. Tapos kahit na-atake na yung nasa hangar, sir, kanina, di ba? Nakabarikado yung mga pulis. Kahit pilitin namin, wala, ano ba naman yung lakas namin? Ang lakas nila, ayaw nilang magpadaan talaga. Umiiyak na yung, tulungan mo ako, di talaga kami pinapadaan. Inaatake na si Brother Lito, yung engineer namin. Hinaras na nila, gikulatan nila, tinubog na nila lahat. Hindi, sir, kami makadaan.
Thank
Kaya
you.
nasabi ko,
Thank you,
hindi
thank
na tao yung umatak sa amin.
Thank you, ha. General Torre, doon sa namatay, is it true na hindi man lang yung pinapasok yung ambulansya nila para i-rescue yung nag-collapse? Pinaharangan ninyo, din ang mga pulis nyo, wala mo lang ginawa para kunin yung tao na nag-collapse at dalhin, bigyan ng medication, bigyan ng first aid?
Your Honor, sir, would you like it to hear from me or from my aide who actually is in the gate, sir? Can I ask him?
The most credible person to answer that question, please.
Mr. Osmundo Calano, my aide, sir, is the one I tasked to actually request the PNP ambulance to come inside. It's not their ambulance outside, sir. There's no ambulance na hinarang na gaya na sinasabi nila. Alam nga naman, sir, na ang kanilang ambulansya nasa labas.
Sige,
Ito po si
sige mo,
Osmundo
sige mo,
Calano.
Said.
Good afternoon, Your Honors. Nung nagsabi po sila na may ganun,
Sandali, nakapag-vote ka ba?
Yes, sir.
Kanina?
Yes.
Sige. Continue.
nung dumating po yung ambulansya, nagsabi po yung ambulansya kung pwede silang pumasok. So immediately po, sabi po namin, sige po, pasok po kayo. Pero sabi po nung driver ng ambulance, kakausapin mo na daw nila yung mayroong sinasabing attorney doon.
Sandali, hindi ka ba daw nakapag-vote? Nag-vote ka naman kanina?
Ay, tuloy sir, kasi sir,
Ha?
sir.
Okay, please, Kumisik, administer the oath.
Yes, sir. Kindly raise your hand, please, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth in this public hearing and investigation?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Continue.
Sorry, sir. Nung sinabi po na meron daw pong nahimatay doon, marami nang nahimatay. So immediately after, sir, pinapapasok na po namin yung ambulansya. Ambulansya ng pulis.
Pinapapasok na namin. Meaning, hindi nyo pinapasok initially.
Sir, kasi po, nakaharang po yung kanilang fire truck doon at saka ang dami po nila doon. Hindi po,
Kaninong ambulansya yung ibig mong sabihin na pinapapasok na?
yung pong aming ambulansya at saka po yung ambulansya din na meron pa pong dumating yung ibang ambulansya na pinapapasok nga po. Hindi po talaga sila makapasok kasi po, yung fire truck nila nakaharang doon, yung mga tao nila, unruly po, hindi po namin mapakiusapan na tumabi kayo, pumasok kayo. Kaya nag-decide po yung isa pong ambulance driver doon, nag-decide po siya na parang may kakausapin po sila sa part ng KOGC. Tapos nag-decide po sila na yung pong mga may yung may mga nahimatay, i-accompany na rin po nila palabas. Pero later on din po, nakapasok pa rin po yung mga ambulance doon. Namimili po kasi sila ng ambulansya, sir. Ayaw nilang sumakay, ayaw nilang gamitin yung ambulansya ng PNP. Ang gusto po nila yung outside na ambulance, sir. Yung hindi po sa PNP.
Of course, give them the benefit of the
Yes.
doubt. Pasyente nila yun eh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Whether or not, anong gusto ng ambulansya, basta meron silang gusto papasukin, dapat pinapasok nyo agad.
If I may, Your Honor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Actually, Your Honor, meron kami ambulansya, ayaw nila ipalabas. So, napilitan kami, one of our members called the City Government of Davao. It was actually the City Government of Davao who provided the ambulance. Ito po, yun pong nakapasok at nakakuha po ng pasyente. Mayroon kaming footage po. Meron kaming footage sa nangyari po. Na,
Pero after how long?
ay nako, mga 11 o'clock na ata or 12 o'clock.
Ilang oras nga? Ilang oras?
Lunchtime na po.
Ha?
Lunchtime. It was a total
Patay na. Patay na yung biktima.
Patay na yung biktima po.
Your Honor. Your Honor.
Alam mo, before you answer, we are here to save lives. Di ba meron tayong doktrina sa PNP? Regardless kung makalayas yung kriminal, yung suspect, bahala na makalayas yan kaysa makapatay tayo, makakitil tayo ng isang buhay. Yan ang ating kwan eh. Kahit na makalayas siya, basta hindi lang tayo makapatay ng makakitil ng isang buhay. Please respond.
Your Honor, I just would like to clarify. The first allegation is that the ambulance pinigil naming pumasok. Ngayon naman, sir, Attorney Torion is saying that ang ambulansya nila pinipigilan naming lumabas. Ano ba talaga, sir, ang kanilang ina-allege? Because the real situation there, sir, is that just like Attorney Torion has presented so far, we planned for this operation thoroughly, sir, including casualty mitigation. And because of that, nandun, sir, ang ating mga
So if you
ambulansya.
have planned it thoroughly, including casualty mitigation, bakit may namatay?
Sir, ito, sir, ang situation.
Sige.
Ang available na ambulansya, nung sinisigaw nila na may casualties doon sa tower, sir, ay ang aming PNP ambulance. Nandun ang health service natin at meron din tayo yung ating Don Merecido Ambulatory Hospital, sir. Kuha niyo, sir, mga siruhano galing sa Southern Philippines Medical Center ang pinaghanda ko. Kasi we are expecting great casualty, sir. Surgeons ang aking pinaprepare para siguradong expert ang nandyan, sir. And we have the ambulatory clinic prepared for almost anything at that level. Ngayon, sir,
Kaya nga pina-explain kita, bakit may namatay? Anong nangyari yun?
pinapapasok namin ang aming ambulansya, sir. These people, as my aide had stated a while ago, prevented that ambulance at napakatagal bago papasukin, sir.
Sinong hindi nagpapasok?
Your Honor, excuse me, Your Honor.
Sir,
The video po will not lie. The video will not lie at Torre. Hinarang po nila, Your Honor, yung ambulansya namin. Hinarang po
Please.
nila.
Order. Hindi tayo magkaintindihan dito. Let us not take sides muna, ha? Let's hear properly. Huwag muna tayo mag-take sides. Sige.
sir, napakarami ng panahon na iba-ibang mga ambulansya na ang gumalaw. At ang bottom line dyan, sir, ang nagdala niyan at nagbigay ng first aid pa niyan, sir, ay pulis natin. Using the PNP ambulance. Kung anong oras nila kinuha yan, sir, lahat, sir, second day, third day, fourth day, may mga ambulance, sir. Because one of the information that we received is that Mr. Kibuloy is already wearing nurse's garbs and will use an ambulance to get out of the compound. Isa lang naman, sir, ang bottom line dito. Ayaw lang namin makalabas si Kibuloy dahil nasa kanya ang lahat ng assets na yan. Hindi naman sigurado yan, sir, na first day yan eh.
Oo nga. Ayaw natin makalabas si Pastor Kibuloy, pero
Bottom
at the
line, sir,
expense sa buhay ng isang tao, hindi.
sir, on the first day, sir, it is on record that yung namatay na yun, sir, pulis natin ang nagdala sa ospital using PNP ambulance. Yan po, sir, ang hindi pwedeng i-deny dyan, sir.
Your Honor.
Unless na meron silang ibang ebidensya.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sandali. Hindi po ma-deny ni Mr. Torre yung video. Hinarangan talaga nila yung ambulance na nagmatigas po sila, Your Honor. Sawang-sawa naman kasi kami sa kasinungalingan. Yung sinabi po niya, Your Honor, na si Pastor magdamit ng nurse, marami po sila. Pwede po nilang i-check yung van. Lahat po na sasakyan pwede i-check. May checkpoint pa po sa labas eh. I-check nila lahat po eh. Hindi nyo ba naisip yun? 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 ba kayo na mapulis doon? Kahit i-check nila po yung laman ng van at padaanin nila, Your Honor, for humanitarian reason. Wala ba sila mga puso? Namatayan po kami, Your Honor. Namatayan po kami. Tapos, ang galing-galing po magpalusot po ng ating magiting na general. Ayan po, hindi po maglayang video. Hinarangan nyo po ng CDM personnel nyo. Grabe po, halos agasaan na lang yung mga personnel po ninyo, Torre.
Sandali. Yung hinarang na ambulansya, nakalusot ba yun eventually? Yan. Nakalusot from that barricade? Ha? As we speak, yung tinan mo yung video, yan, hinarangan. Ituloy natin. Tuloy, play. Lumusot ba yan from that barricade? Pero nakalusot. Sinong nag-drive? So nakalusot siya. Pero hindi yan nagamit doon sa pag-rescue. Yung pagharang ng ambulansya na yan, saan ngayon ang victim? Nandun pa sa loob? Nasa loob pa? Yung nag-collapse na victim. Ha? Kasi sabi nila, police daw ang rescue. Ang nagdala sa ospital, police. Using your own ambulance.
Yes, sir.
Kayo nagdala.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
General Torre just insinuated now that this footage could have been taken any day, di ba? Hindi niya alam, pwedeng the following day, pwedeng day 2, pwedeng hindi kami yung nagsisinungaling that it didn't happen on the first day. But in fact, this was shown on the day, on the telecast of that day when Torre raided the KOJC. And sir, may I just step back a little bit because I think that question is so important when you ask, bakit 30 minutes, di ba? You ask that. That the first time when he gave that warning, bakit 30 minutes? The simple answer is just capricho. No, so why is that important to point out? It's important to point out because this is what the KOJC has been bearing all these 14 days. Yung tyrannical, this petty tyrant, General Torre, who abuses and really oppresses everybody there, and it's so arbitrary and just based on his whims and caprices.
And after that, Your Honor, no?
Go ahead.
Yes. Pagpasok kasi, plus bomb, may narinig kaming plus bomb eh. After that, lobbing of tear gases, pumasok kami, may mga pictures po tayo. Ano mga yung pictures nun? Tapos na yon, no? Nakita na ba yun? Yan, patay po. And then after that po, we checked with, kasi ang gulo. Hindi ko na malaman po, Your Honor, during that
Sandali,
time.
sino yan ba yung namatay?
Yung nakapula po ang namatay.
Yan ang
Yung
namatay.
nakapula. Yung iba kasi na heart attack, Your Honor, 4 yung na heart attack. 5 sila lahat eh. 4 yung na heart attack po during that time. Akala nga namin 7 yung namatay. Nag-report yung SMNI kasi sa kadaming naming i-attend, no? Na misreport 6 ata or na-revive yung iba, no? And then during that time, naguguluhan ako kung sino ang susundan ko sa mga pulis pag-search. Kasi ang dami nilang, may nag-search sa hangar, may nag-search doon sa Bible School, may nag-search doon sa, JMC, may nag-search sa Cathedral. There are more or less sa Kingdom, ang laki. So, by mga 9 o'clock po, na-search na ata nila, 9:41, lahat ng mga pulis nila, grabe yan po ang, report ng CDRRMO. On that day, 54 po, lahat ng mga pasyente ang na-attend ng CDRRMO, no? 51 were transported to SPMC at saka 3 yung na-treat nila on-site and all of whom are members of KOJC. Next slide please.
Attorney,
Yes,
balikan mo nga yung slide doon na, yung nandun yung namatay, yung nakapulang t-shirt.
yes po. Oo.
Yan.
Yan, yung nakapula
He
t-shirt
is
po.
being attended by, who are these people?
Mga members po.
Members ninyo.
Walang pulis po nag-attend sa kanya despite our pleas, no?
Paano nyo nakarga sa ambulansya nyo na ang nag-asikaso pala nito mga tao nila?
Your Honor, they used the cathedral as the casualty collection point.
Okay?
Many times I attempted to enter that place. Many times I was barred by these people. And only in the brink of dying, nung mamatay-matay na ang kanilang kasama, actually sir, huminga pa yan na isinakay sir sa ambulance. Nung alam na nilang hindi na nila kaya sir, ibinigay na sa pulis sir. Kaya dinala namin sa ospital. At kami ang nagdala sa ospital niyan sir.
So, alam niyo na may mga casualty doon sa loob ng
Yes
cathedral?
sir. Yes sir.
O, hindi kayo tumulong na dalhin sa ospital ito.
Sir, ako personal na pupunta ron sir. Hindi nila ipapakita, mamaya sir, ipapakita ko ang klase ng mura at pag-alipusta na kanilang ginawa at ang pakiusap nila, this is the most sacred place, this is our cathedral, huwag kayong pumasok dito at andyan ang mga may sakit. Okay po, no problem po. Kaya hindi namin talaga sir napasok yan only after the 3rd, 4th day na sir.
Ano yung nakita ko doon kanina na ginawa ninyong communication room yung cathedral?
We will,
Doon yung mga radyo.
we will answer that sir sa aming briefing sir. May briefing din ako na present sir.
Just answer directly today. Kasi sabi mo na hindi nyo kontrolado. Pero nung nag-inspection ko ngayon doon, control din yun. Nandun yung mga radyo ninyo.
That was the
Explain.
place sir. That was the place where we detected the life and breathing 6 feet underground in the bedroom of Apollo Quiboloy sir. Pati ang aso nandun sir.
Muna about control
Yes
of the cathedral. Kasi sabi mo, nung nangyari yun, may namatay, hindi nyo kontrolado, hindi kayo pinapasok ng
Yes
mga
sir. Yes sir.
QGC members.
Yes sir.
Pero ngayon, apparently, you have full control of that establishment. Pinuntahan ko, nandun yung mga radyo
After
niyo.
the third or fourth plea na, sir.
After na.
Third, fourth plea na, sir.
Sir,
Sige, thank you.
if I may, sir, with due respect to the good general, during that time, sir, para siyang si Hitler eh. Para siyang si Hitler. Medyo maalanganin ka maglapit sa kanya kasi tapang-tapang na, shock and awe, no? Shock and awe yung kanyang ginamit po noon. Imposible yun na kung gusto niyang pumasok sa cathedral. Eh, sino ba? How can an armed members of the KOJC resist the general who actually, he just said it, expected casualties. Huh? He said that. He expected casualties in the mere service of a warrant, no?
Attorney,
Yes, Your Honor.
pag maganda ka ng operation, you expect for the worst palagi. Kaya naka-ready na yung mga lahat ng posibleng mangyari, paghandaan mo. Kaya expect ka rin ng casualty talaga. But yun lang ang tanong ko. Gusto ko maklaro, kaya nga pinutol ko yung presentation mo. Kasi interesado talaga ako to bakit namatay ito. As you said, per your allegation, na umabot pa ng 1 hour bago ito nabigyan ng pansin. Apparently because hindi nyo mapuntahan dahil hinaharangan kayo ng pulis. Ngayon, ang pulis na nagsabi na sila nagdala sa ospital, pero yun pala, after na, nung na-determine nyo sa loob na mukhang malabo na ito, kailangang dalhin na ng ospital. Am I correct with that understanding?
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
ang nangyari po doon, di ba madaling araw? Yun na, pagsabog na nung tear gas doon sa may gate na pinuntahan natin, nag-collapse na si Brother Edwin sa tower kasi siya yung nasa tower. May video po.
Okay, sige.
Tapos, hindi namin siya mababa kasi nakaharang yung police. Yun yung totoo. Kahit tanungin natin yung mga members na nandun, yun po talaga nangyari. Nandun lang siya sa taas.
So nakita ng mga pulis na nandun
We were
sa taas ng tower.
asking for help. Nandun siya sa tower, kung makita niyo kanina yung may mga...
Sino mga tao mo doon sa tower?
Wala, ang mga pulis nakaharang sila
Sir,
nakabarricade.
Oh,
That tower, sir, is occupied by KOJC, sir. Hindi lang naman mag-isa, sir, ang tao dun sa taas. At hindi na, yun actually, sir, ang mga
may
defenses.
kasama siya doon sa taas.
We will actually, yes, sir, we will address that, sir, in the presentation that we will present later.
Okay,
In the
hindi
video,
para hindi
sir.
tayo mabag-down dito sa issue na yan. Please continue, Atty. Torion.
Sir, may I say something, sir?
Yes, go ahead, ma'am. Sorry.
I'm Attorney Dinah Tolentino Fuentes. We have here, sir, Engineer Lito Zapanta from the Kingdom of Jesus Christ. He is one of the persons who suffered a heart attack.
Good afternoon po, Mr. Chair.
Good afternoon.
Opo, nung time po ng pag-attack nila, andun po ako sa hangar sa likod. Ngayon po, nakita ko, nasaksayan ko yung pagputol nila pagkat nila ng bakod. Kaya hinarangan ko po, kinausap nilabas ko dun pagkaputol nung bakod, dahil manipis lang, kinausap ko po yung nagsasalita sa megaphone. Sabi ko, meron po kaming pintuan sa harap, bakit di po kayo dun pumasok? Pero binigyan kami ng warning, kaya napilitan akong pumasok sa loob namin kasi obstruction of justice daw, kakasuhan kami. So nakiusap po ako. Pero nung na sila, barricade, nag-shield, prepare pagpasok, nung hinarangan namin, 4 lang po kami, nakiusap kami, biniran nila ako palabas. Doon, medyo mataas po ang BP ko noon. So kinaladkad nila ako palabas, tinapakan sa likod, sa ulo, tapos pinusasan. Gusto nga pong pusasan pati pa ako. Kinaladkad nila ako doon, palabas, pinilayo ako. Hanggang sa tingin po siguro ng pulis na medyo hirap na ako sa kalagayan ko, may dumating pong po ba yun o kinuhaan ako ng BP. Sabi mataas ang blood pressure ko pero wala pong gamot na ibinigay miski isa. So salamat po sa Diyos, dumating po yung asawa ko, may dalang gamot kaya po na-relieve po ako. So yun po ang nangyari.
Thank you. You're raising your hand, Mr. Darwin.
Yes, sir. Kami po yung naka-station doon sa kanilang barikada. Napakahaba po nung kanilang human barricade na yun. Ngayon po, mayroon na nga pong inatake, siya po yata yung inatake doon sa kabilang side ng barikada. Yung meron pong isang umiiyak na asawa na gusto pong tumawid doon sa barikada dahil nga po inaatake na daw po yung kanyang asawa. Hindi po talaga nila pinatatawid. Nakikiusap ako, naka-live stream po ako noon. Nakikiusap ako na baka pwede patawirin natin asawa, wala kayong mga puso. ayaw po nilang patawirin. Hanggang sa dumating na po yung mga nurses ng KOJC, pinapakita po nila yung ID nila sa mga kapulisan natin. Nurse ako, patawirin mo ako kasi meron inaatake sa puso na kasamahan namin. Kasama pa yung abogado, pinakita din po
What
yung
particular part yan ng
papunta po ng hangar.
hangar?
Opo, papunta po ng hangar. Nakabarikada po silang ganun. Parang hinati nila eh. Yung papunta ng Kingdom at saka papunta ng hangar. So hindi ka na po talaga makakatawid doon. Pag nasa kabilang side ka, hindi ka makakapunta rito. Kung nandito ka, hindi ka makakapunta roon. So sabi ko, emergency po ito. Nurse, may inaatake, license, pati yung lawyer, pinapakita niya yung license niya. Hindi po talaga binigyan ng access. Ang tagal-tagal, until talagang nagpumilit na lang kami na biyakin yung kanilang barikada, nakalusot yung dalawang tao na yon, yung misis at saka yung abogado. Yung nurse.
Sinong pan mo doon, General Torre? Sinong ground commander mo doon sa may hangar at that time? We have to know the...
Sir, I gave that task to secure the hangar and the backstage with the RMFB and the SAPSA.
Sino ang official mo doon para matanong natin?
Rex Malimban and
Rex Malimban?
Colonel Rex Malimban, sir, and Colonel Eric Sibal.
Sir, is it true? Yung allegation nila na alam ninyo na mayroong nag-collapse doon sa likod ng barricade ninyo tapos hindi nyo pinapasok yung gusto mag-rescue.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Sir,
Good afternoon.
for our part, sir, actually, our main objective is to secure, sir, yung area, sir, nung sa may malapit, sir, sa may residential area. So we went through yung bakod, sir, na sinasabi nila doon sa hangar, sir. Actually, sa hangar. So, during that time, sir, nung pumasok, actually, hindi naman, sir, gumamit talaga ng tear gas doon. So, yung nakita, sir, na usok ay galing, sir, sa fire extinguisher, sir, na ibinuga, sir, sa tropa, sir. Fire extinguisher. So tama naman po yung sinasabi, sir, na
Sandali. Bakit magkakaroon ng fire extinguisher?
galing po sa loob, sir.
Galing sa loob.
Yes, sir.
Bakit niya ginawang fire extinguisher? May sunog ba?
Hindi, sir. Kami ang binugahan, sir, ng fire extinguisher.
Kayo ang binugahan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, sir. Wala naman kami dalang fire extinguisher, sir. So, anong nangyari, sir?
Meron kayong video niyan na binugahan kayo ng
Meron, sir.
fire
Yes, sir.
extinguisher?
We have, sir. So, during that time, sir, ay tama pa yung sinabi kanina, sir, naputol yung bakod. So, nakiusap kami, sir, na pumasok. But nagkaroon, sir, ng commotion. So, what we did, instead na kami, sir, ang usapang pumasok, initially, nag-request kami, sir, ng CDM para harapin, sir, yung mga tao, sir. Unfortunately, sir, medyo makikip, sir, yung daan, sir. So, we need to cut another part of the fence.
Okay lang yun. Hindi ako nagtatanong doon sa pagpasok niyo.
Yes,
Yung possible entry niyo doon. Hindi ko tinatanong. Ang tinatanong ko, yung may nakiusap sa inyo na i-rescue nila yung tao na nag-collapse doon sa likod ng barikada ninyo, yung mga CDM ninyo, hindi nyo pinapapasok daw. As alleged by Mr. Darwin, ano palido mo, Darwin? Salcedo.
Sir, I don't know what time was that, but during that time, sir, maring wala na kami doon, sir. Kasi ang nag-secure, sir, noon is CDM, sir.
Sino yung CDM na yun?
Kami, sir, doon kami sa pumunta sa may residential area.
Sino yung CDM na yun?
Sir, I'll review the name, sir, ano? Pero dumaan din ako dun, sir, later. Dahil inikot ko, sir, yan ang buong area just to check on my men and to check on everybody. Sir, hindi po totoo na in-stop namin ang mga sasakyan nila, sir. Hindi namin kayang i-stop, sir, ang mga sasakyan.
Dito muna tayo. Dito muna tayo dito muna tayo. Pinag-usapan natin yung sa hangar.
Opo,
Na
sir.
may nag-collapse daw sa likod.
Opo, sir.
Kukunin nila, nandun yung asawa, nandun yung mga doktor, nurses, ayaw
Sir,
papasukin.
that is impossible. Kasi, sir, they can freely move around. Pastor Marlon Acobo is in a vehicle na pinagmumura pa ako, sir, doon sa barricade namin sa may hangar. At pwede talaga, sir, dumaan, especially kung makita natin mamaya, sir, sa
Okay.
video na lang, sir. Let's let the video speak for itself,
Mr.
sir.
Darwin, you said nagla-live ka noon. So
Naka-live.
sigurado ko may video
Yes,
ka.
sir, meron po.
Nasaan?
Kung gusto niyo po, i-present ko sa inyo some other time.
I-prepare mo. Pero
Opo.
malaman natin who's telling the truth here.
Opo,
Ha?
opo.
Ayaw kung kaya tayo nag-hearing so that we can come out with the truth. I-prepare mo yung presentation mo.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, go ahead.
can we please have I don't know how this hearing goes like this, but I would like to request, if it's possible, to have a count for the lies that General Torre is caught saying, like for the past how many minutes pa lang, nakailang sinungaling na siya. And this is important because this is a Senate hearing, and if he has that arrogance and that impunity to lie to senators, then what chance do we ordinary citizens have with a man holding a gun?
Well, I can tell you with all clarity na regardless kung siya ang regional director ng PRO 11, if I find him lying before this committee, I can cite him in contempt.
Oh, Mr.
Huh?
Chair,
Hey,
the slide.
Leave it
number
to me
of
to determine the
Okay.
lies.
Okay, Mr.
It's
Chair.
not for you to determine the lies. It's for us,
Okay.
the committee. Huh? Okay.
So if I
Thank you.
may continue, Your Honor.
Yes, go ahead.
So during that time, SPMC reported 51 patients all in all, Your Honor, including 3 patients who refused to be transported, who were treated there in the site only. And then at 5 o'clock in the morning, that is actually the report of CDRRMO. And then at 5 a.m., Your Honor, it was total melee because omnibus searches were actually done on every nook and cranny of the compound. They searched everywhere, Your Honor. I really had a hard time as to which group I would go, Your Honor, because I was at a loss. There were so many of them, and they were conducting searches at the JMC FI school building, at the cathedral, the private quarters of the KOJC members, the Kingdom, the Bible School, the hangar, the Medina area, Your Honor. And this would prove, Your Honor, that since they were armed with an arrest warrant only, then supposedly an omnibus search is not allowed. At 6:15 a.m., Your Honor, even I was prevented from entry, Your Honor. That is the barrier blockade by truncheon-wielding policemen, Your Honor, because I would like to see for myself what was going on in the hangar, Your Honor, but I was prevented during that time, Your Honor. And that is, I have a video of that, and I provided that as part of the barrier in going to the hangar. I heard that there was a general there or something who was in the hangar, Your Honor, together with some colonels, and I wanted to see for myself what they were doing, because if they are armed with a search warrant, then under Rule 126, there should be witnesses, Your Honor. But in this case, even witnesses were not allowed. Let's go to, and then, next slide, please. And then after that, Your Honor, and then the PNP placed a tent at the entry point, Your Honor, and they utilized it initially as their advanced command center. They used that, and then General Torre was shooting orders. He has this very nice coach, Your Honor, air-conditioned PNP vehicle in front of that, Your Honor, a few meters away from that. And they were controlling the gates, preventing the entry of KOJC members and other individuals, including the media, Your Honor. And there were times that even my associates and the lawyers of Attorney Tolentino, Your Honor, were prevented from entering the compound. Next slide, please. And even there was even an instance, Your Honor, where the executive head of the Kingdom of Jesus Christ was prevented entry, Your Honor. On day 2, Your Honor, this is day 2, at 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning, an identified PNP staff member, Your Honor, pepper sprayed the member of the Board of Administrators of KOJC, Your Honor. We are still determining the name of this person, Your Honor, because we already have an affidavit complaint. But
Pagibalik mo nga yung,
Yes, Your Honor.
yung slide na yan. Balik mo.
we would like to know the identity of that person, Your Honor.
Pakibalik. Yung may buka ng polis na nag-paper spray.
Yan po ang nag-pepper spray po sa kay...
General Torre, sandali. Nakita mo ba yung video nito? Ako nakita ko eh.
Yes, sir.
Si, ikaw yun?
Ma'am Nori.
Eleanor Nori Cardona. From the backside. Ginano niya si Cardona. Tinira niya ng paper spray. Nakita mo yung video na yun?
Yes, sir.
So, ano masasabi mo doon?
We immediately relieved the person, sir, and we have already started the pre-search investigation. And according to him, it's not pepper spray but an alcohol spray. At well, I hindi ko na, sir, i-justify ang kanyang ginawa,
Please do not,
but that's wrong, sir.
please do not
We will not
justify.
tolerate.
Alcohol ba naramdaman mo, Ma'am Cardona? Alcohol? Alcohol yung tinira sa'yo?
mahapdi ba yung alcohol, sir? Mamumula ba pag masprayhan ka? Di ba malinis yon? Tingnan nyo na lang. Kasi, para, ayoko na kasi sir palagi nagsisinungaling
So,
Torre.
sana yung tao na yun. Sana
That's a member of the Special Action Force, sir. And Rex Maliban had already initiated the pre-search investigation.
May we know the name, Your Honor, and the assignment of this person from the good general, Your Honor?
Okay, for the
Commander.
consumption of this committee, please give us the name. Colonel Maliban.
Yes, sir, Your Honor, sir. Sir, the personnel is assigned with the particular SAC. He is now under restricted custody. His name is Corporal Lacanaria, sir.
Ano?
Yes, sir.
From
From,
ISAP.
yes, sir, PNP SAP, sir, 41st SAC.
Corporal
Ray Lacanaria, sir.
Ray.
So right now,
He
he
is
is facing administrative charges,
Yes, sir. We already started the summary hearing procedure, sir.
summary hearing procedure.
Yes, sir.
Please update this committee. Update this committee as to the progress of the case you have charged against that personnel.
Yes.
Kumsek, take note mo hingin mo. And that does not prevent the complainant to file criminal charges if she wants to.
Yes.
Ha?
Yes, sir.
So you do the administrative charge. Dahil ako nakakahiya talaga. Para bang napaka-traidor na pulis ka. Tinraidor mo yung babae. Babae pa! Galing sa likod, gaganunin mo ng paper spray na wala. Nagsasalita lang naman yung sa harap ng mga tao doon. Tapos, galing sa likod pa. With the element of treachery. I tell you, nakakahiya. Pulis yun. Tapos babae pa yung may edad pa na babae. Mas matanda sa kanya. Gaganunin niya pag galing sa likod. Tirahin ng paper spray. Tapos sibat siya kagad. Oh, we don't want to have people like that in the Philippine National Police. Bakit kung harapin niya? Ma'am, ano bang problema mo? Mag-usap tayo. Di ba? Magpakalalaki siya. Ang pangit talaga. Nakita ko yung video. Anak. Galing sa likod. Gaganunin yung babae. Tapos yung babae nagganun-ganun na dahil tinira na paper spray. Oh, pulis tayo. Bakit ganun na yung style ng ating pulis? Kahit na nabuburyong na kayo doon, kahit na agrabyado na kayo ng husto sa sitwasyon nyo doon, bakit? We are trained. Di ba? Be sure to update this committee sa kaso ng pulis na yun. Ako, I myself, I felt offended by that action. Napakapangit tingnan. Tapos nagkalat pa sa social media. Nasisira ang PNP dyan sa ganung klase mga pulis.
Mr. Chair?
Thank you. Go ahead.
Chair, may I please say something? I was there nung lumusob nung August 24. So I would like to surmise that I think the tyrannical behavior of General Torres emboldens his men. The treacherous at saka yung oppressive na kinakaya ang mga taong bayan ng ganyan. I think that kind of leadership emboldens his men to do the very same thing.
Noted.
Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
may we request the good colonel to provide us the address of Ray Lacanaria so we can move on. Maybe know his address, sir?
Sandali. Tingnan mo. Paki-play ulit
Yan.
yung video na yan. Paki-play.
Yan, no?
From sa likod, ha?
Oh, yan.
Tinira. Tapos sibat kagad siya.
Grabe naman. Tapos
Pangit
alcohol.
yan. Ang pangit tingnan. No? Parang wala nangyari.
Your Honor, siguro hindi niya gagawin yan kung walang basbas po. Kasi tingnan mo, lahat ng pulis na kapaligid, nakatingin sa kanya, wala man lang ginawa yung mga pulis. Wala man lang nag-reprimand. Nakaupo, bumalik pa sa upuan, Your Honor, at inabot yung paper spray sa katabi niya. Wala pong ginawa sila.
Well, that is our assumption.
Yes, that's my assumption po.
We can assume na may nag-utos sa kanya. Pero pwede rin na on his own, ginawa niya yan. We can make our own assumptions. Pero kaya nga, imbestigahan ninyo, Rex Maliban. Sinong team leader ng pulis na yan? Baka yun ang nag-utos. Sabihan mo. Ha? Laruin mo. Kung pinutusan niya yan, mas lalo nakakahiya tayo.
Yes, sir. Anyway, sir, as what RD Pro 11 have stated, sir, we do not justify yung kanyang action ba, sir? But it is individually, sir. Bagong gising kasi ito, sir. Nung time na yun, sir. Medyo
Bagong?
gising siya nung time na yun. Nung nasipa. Bagong gising daw po, sir. Sir.
Justify bagong gising for that kind of action. Justify. Special action force tayo. Ha? Sap tayo.
Yes, sir.
Your Honor,
Justify na bagong gising. Porque bagong gising, gaganunin yung babae. Ha? Ay,
Your Honor,
nakakaya tayo. We are the elite. Di ba? Special Action Force. Pag sinabing kayong elite fighting unit ng Philippine National Police, you should be the elite also in terms of character. Kayo dapat ang pinaka-gentleman dyan. Kayo ang pinaka-disiplinado. And everybody is expecting you to act to be the elite people. Lalo-lalo na sa pag-uugali. Okay? Thank you.
Your Honor.
Yes.
Just two matters so we can move on. Can we request for the address, Your Honor? And can we ask both officers, point blank, Your Honor,
Give me the address. Give me the address. Anong address?
Pero as of now, wala po akong hawak. I will just give him time, sir.
Basta address. Anyway,
office niya?
address niya is Special Action Force.
Okay.
Saan ba kayo eh? Sa Santa Rosa o sa
Santo Domingo, sir. Santo
Santo Domingo, Santa Rosa, Laguna?
Santo Domingo, Santa Rosa, Laguna. And
Sa headquarters.
Santa Rosa. Can you ask them point blank if Colonel Balimban ordered his man to pepper spray my client, or if not him, General Torre? Just one question, Your Honor.
I know Colonel Balimban.
Yeah, he's a good man. He seems to be a good man, Your Honor. But I would just like to ask-
Marawi hero ito. At hinahangaan ko itong opisyal na ito. I don't think utusan niya yung pusang alaws na, forgive me my word, yung corporal na yan na gagawin yun. Did you order that?
Definitely not, sir.
Definitely no, I'm sure. How about
Thank you.
your junior officers?
No, sir.
No. To continue with the investigation, ha?
Mr. Speaker,
Go ahead.
after the pepper spray incident, ano po ginawa ng ating commander po? Pinatawag niya ba? Lahat ba? Ni-remind niya na we have to protect the human rights. Bawal yan, blah, blah, blah. Ano pong ginawa po natin, sir?
Okay. Did it come to your attention?
Yes, sir. That's why, sir, actually before the operation, we reminded them to observe yung protocol natin, sir, yung use of force continuum. So it was relayed, sir, to them. And personally, sir, ako, sir, nag-conduct ng briefing, sir, sa kanila. Then after that, sir, he was placed in restricted custody. That's why immediately pinabalik namin ito, sir, sa campus, sir, sa Tagum, sir. So doon, sir, na yung sa ngayon, sir, ongoing, sir, yung
So saan siya ngayon? Nasa Tagum?
Yes, sir.
Be sure. Wala pa yung kaso niya. Nakakahiya talaga. Ako, yung hiya ako sa ginawa niya.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure ikaw rin, nahiya ka rin. Di ba?
Yes.
Very treacherous. Sa likod pa, babae pa. Tapos, parang walang nangyari. Huwag ka sabihin nila, baka isipin ng mga tao, ganun na pala mga Special Action Force ngayon. Taga-pepper spray ng babae. You're trained to fight hardcore terrorist. Not itong babae na nandun lang nagsasalita, titirahin ng pepper spray. Please, do your share. Nakakahiya talaga yun. Continue.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Mayor, I would like to acknowledge Mayor Duterte. Yes, sir.
Once again, good afternoon. I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, but I have to leave because I have other matters to attend to. But may I be allowed to leave a question?
Go ahead, you have the floor, Mayor.
Just want to ask the PNP, did you use tear gas and were you armed when you entered the premises of the KOJC? Mr. Chair, this does not to be answered right now. I just leave the question to the floor. Again, thank you, KOJC, thank you PNP for everybody who's here.
Before you leave, Mayor, I can generate the answer. General Torre, were you armed when you get inside the compound of KOJC?
Arms, sir, yes. We have personnel who has firearms as part of the security of the CDM, sir. Standard procedure.
Correct. You cannot deny that because all the videos
Yes, sir.
circulating around the internet shows that armado kayo, di ba?
Yes, sir.
And
How
also
about
the
tear
tear
gas? Tear gas.
Definitely not, sir, because we don't have gas masks. Okay, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
If we intend to use tear gas, we must prepare for gas mask. Standard operating procedure, sir.
I agree. I agree. You cannot use tear gas kung wala kang mask. Ikaw rin mismo tatamaan. So, you stand by your word na kung yun, yung
Fire extinguisher, sir,
fire extinguisher.
And we'll show it in our presentation, sir. Maraming fire extinguisher ang ginamit, sir, hindi lang isa.
Yung ilaw, yung usok na yan?
Yes,
Fire
sir.
extinguisher
Yes,
yan?
sir. Exactly, sir. Kasi ganyan na ganyan, sir, ang video na ipapakita rin namin, sir. Pero kitang-kita, sir, kung saan nanggaling. Later, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair.
Yes,
Mr. Chair.
yes, by Dr. Norin Badeo.
No, I think it is of note to tell you lang that to report to you that in the wee hours of the 24th of August, I approached General Torre and I said to him, ikaw mula't simula wala kang ginawang legal at moral. And then he said, like what? And then I said, wala kang search warrant. And then he said, matanda na tayong dalawa, hindi mahalaga yon. That's what he said.
You confirm? You said that? Na hindi mahalaga yung search warrant?
This will be her word against.
You can answer yes or no.
It will be my word against her word, sir. I did not say that. And at that instance, sir, I will stand, ma'am, I'm
Mr.
talking
Chair,
to the
there are
chairman.
videos.
There are videos.
Was caught.
Sir,
So may video.
What
May video.
the video to say. But in that instance, sir, it is already established until they want to question it again. We don't need a search warrant to implement the warrant of arrest. The search warrant, again, sir, I will reiterate, is for objects, contrabands, illegal items. And we never said that there are illegal items, contrabands, or things that we are searching in KOJC. What we are searching for in KOJC, sir, is Apollo Kibuloy and for others.
But the requirement before you serve the warrant of arrest is that you should have reasonable ground to believe that the person that you are going to arrest is inside that facility that you are going to get into.
We have more than
Correct.
reasonable grounds, sir. Yes, sir.
By what?
We have more
By
than
what
reasonable-
means?
This is the second time that this warrant is served by the PNP. The first one is in June 10, sir. We have intel reports. We have the pastorals and witnesses who had already tumiwalag na, sir, sa kanilang grupo. We have informants. And by all indications, sir, ang tagal namin sinurveillance ang lugar, sir. Talagang sinurveillance yan, sir, ng
Bakit
matagal na panahon.
hindi pa rin yun nahuli?
We will
With
explain.
all those information.
We will explain, sir, in our briefing after this briefing of the KOJC, sir.
Okay.
If you will allow us, sir. Thank you.
We will allow you. We will give you ample time to do that.
Before
Continue,
we continue,
Atty.
Your Honor, may we ask General Torre, why is it that before the 30 minutes lapse, his men already destroyed the southern gate and the eastern portion of the gate? May we know, Your Honor, why there was seeming miscoordination with his men, which led to the death of one person and the injuries of other persons?
I am also interested to know that the answer of to that question. You said,
Sir,
we'll give you 30 minutes. Then, wala pang 30 minutes, ando na. Tumira na yung mga tao mo sa likuran.
Ay,
Can
sir,
you explain?
This type of this line of questioning of Attorney Torion, sir, is a little bit belligerent in the sense na anong oras ba, sir, ang pinagsimulan ng aming 30 minutes? Baka magkaiba ang timeline niya, sir, sa timeline ko. Diba, sir? Baka magkaiba ang timeline niya sa timeline ko. So, at the end of the day, sir, we give them ample time. 30 minutes is an ample time, I suppose. And first and foremost, sir, they have no right actually, sir, to block the police after we announce our intention and the legality of our operation.
And also,
It is recorded, sir, in the LRAT. Kaya nga sabi nila, sir, very clear ang instruction ko, sir. Because after I talked to him, I played my recording on the LRAT. Ito po, pakinggan nyo para maliwanag sa lahat. Kasi pati ang pag-static ng mic, pati ang pag-malfunction ng public address system, pinaghandaan namin, sir. So the best solution is a recorded message in the LRAD with me beside it. Boses ko rin yun, sir, na nagsasabi, ako po si Police Brigadier General Torre, ako po ay may warrant of arrest na dala para kay Apollo Kibuloy, papasukin niyo po kami dyan dahil aarestuhin namin siya. So basically, sir, that's what the law says. That's what the law that we complied with. Thank you, sir.
thank you.
Mr. Chair,
Good.
meron pong kasabihan sa Latin, falsis in uno, falsis in omnibus. False in one thing, false in everything. The fact of the matter is we're dealing with a man who is a liar, comfortably lies, and disrespects this Senate hearing right now. Kanina sinabi ko, yung usapan namin, di ba, na kaming dalawa lang. And then he says, it's her word against mine. And then when I said that, well, there was a video, it was recorded, he very comfortably flip-flop. So this is a very important point, because right now, he's comfortably lying in a Senate hearing, and he thinks that arrogance is that he can get away with it, and then that arrogance will be suffered by the KOJC once the senators are out of out of the vow.
Anyway, Your Honor, we have videos, Your Honor, which would prove that even before we even talked to him that there was no need to use force, and we are cooperating. And even before the lapse of 10 minutes, Your Honor, there was already an explosion at the back. And we received calls, frantic calls, that they were already tear gassed. Anyway, we will leave that, Your Honor, and we will continue with day 2, August 25, the pepper spray.
Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Mr. Chair.
Yes, go ahead. With the
indulgence of Attorney
Okay.
Torion, very briefly, I think the video will not lie. We were live even minutes before they arrived. So simultaneously, when the 30-minute mark was announced, we were already live. And it was also live at the very area where the men of the SAP cut the barbed wire and the explosion followed. So probably directly the video will be submitted to you, Your Honor, for better appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you. I will. You have to present that video before this committee.
So we will
Continue.
continue the narration, Your Honor. During the omnibus search, Your Honor, we had a hard time with our lawyers, Your Honor, as to who will we follow, because it was really if there is an unli rise, Your Honor, it was also an unlimited search, Your Honor. All places of KOJC was actually searched, Your Honor. All places, Your Honor. And by 9:40 in the morning, the search was already completed, Your Honor. And by August 25, the next day, Your Honor, the new batches of SAC personnel actually arrived, and they barricaded right away the school, our school, Your Honor. And by 9:30, new batches of SAC personnel wearing full battle gear, Your Honor, and equipped with riot batons entered the compound. And it was during this time, I think, Your Honor, when they were using the batons, Your Honor, and they were pounding their truncheons. And it was really very deafening, Your Honor. You will think that's what they did. I don't know why they have to do that, Your Honor, to intimidate us. And I approached one officer there, a certain captain. I got his name somewhere. And approached him, sir, is there really a need for you to do that? You are already barricading my school. And then he shouted at me and said, did you see me order them? And then I just want, please, sir, please stop that, because it is scaring the members of KOJC. And I think there is really no need for you to do that, because you are serving a warrant and you need not defend us. No, dili na may kinahanglan ipabungol ba, no? So at 10:15, they were using K9 dogs in the search, and these K9 dogs were brought in almost all of the places in KOJC. Next slide, please. And then, yeah, at 10:30, we were again barred from entering the compound. Some of the lawyers and even the executive minister, Your Honor, was also barred by the PNP to enter the compound. So this is a situation where the police was completely in control as to who would enter the compound or not, even if he is the head of KOJC, Your Honor. And accordingly, they also unlawfully arrested Jeremy, 2 members, Your Honor, the Conchita brothers, because Cognita brothers, Your Honor, simply because of the fact that one brother was so concerned as to what happened with his other brother, and he was pleading to the police to be allowed to see the brother, and instead they were both arrested, Your Honor. Next slide, please. And then at 6 o'clock in the evening, I think I was out of the KOJC, few meters away for a while, Your Honor. There was a prayer rally that was conducted, and the PNP, through General Torre, he used the LRAD again and ordered his men to disperse the KOJC members, Your Honor. Tear gases and pepper spray, no, actually were used during that time, and there were several members who were injured because of the dispersal. And the PNP made random and unlawful arrests of KOJC members, even if they were not committing crimes, Your Honor. And there is even evidence, Your Honor, that the PNP planted evidences against a member, Generoso Apolostero, Your Honor. There was a kitchen knife and 3 rocks, which were accordingly suddenly found in his bag. Next slide, please. And then, as of August 25, 6 p.m., Your Honor, the PNP locked down the basement of the GMCFI building. This is actually the first time that they attempted to already make the hole, Your Honor. The tunneling that they conducted. The mining, I think we suspected that this was the mining operations that the date that they started it, Your Honor. They barricaded the first floor of the GMCFI school building and even threatened to use a jackhammer or a bomb to expose the alleged bunker or hideout of Pastor. I think during this time, Your Honor, I was live on Facebook because I didn't know what to do anymore, and I had to do that because there was this threat that a bomb would allegedly be used to expose a certain bunker or hideout of Pastor Apollo. And at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., Your Honor, the police officers were caught taking metal poles and stones at the KOJC construction site in order to use them as evidence allegedly against KOJC workers. And then 11 to 12 noon, Your Honor, the PNP engaged the Bureau of Fire Protection to assist in the implementation of the arrest warrant. And they likewise conducted a search and inspection of the GMCFI building, wall structures, exhaust fans, even cabinets were searched, Your Honor, and all structures within the KOJC compound, Your Honor. And then at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, as of August 26, in the afternoon onwards, you could see policemen, Your Honor. I don't know if this was likewise part of the plan of General Torre, sleeping at the GMCFI school building, Your Honor. They used it as their boarding houses, and KOJC members could no longer have access to the area. And garbage and litter were scattered all over the KOJC sacred grounds, Your Honor. At 2 o'clock, the PNP CDMU formed a human barricade to disperse the peaceful assembly of members at the Emerald main gate. When they were praying, Your Honor, the CDMU was utilized in order to disperse them. And at 3 p.m., while members were conducting their devotional prayer, PNP suddenly and randomly arrested around 18 KOJC members, Your Honor. And a PNP member was caught in the act of kicking a KOJC member while the latter was restrained by another police officer. And this KOJC member sustained injuries as a result of the commotion. Next slide, please. And at 3 o'clock on August 26, is day 3, this time, Your Honor, they already controlled the cathedral. No member can anymore pray there because this was the day that they turned it. The first term was command center. Then they renamed it as an advanced command post. And this was the time at 3 o'clock that they ripped the carpet of the cathedral main stage and forcibly created a hole to view what is below the cathedral stage. During our inspection, Your Honor, I think we were together when you saw that hole. If you are facing the crowd on the leftmost portion of the cathedral. And until now, that is allegedly one of the sites where they notice heartbeats. But after 14 days, I don't know if the heartbeat still can be heard there. They have not talked about heartbeats 4 days for the past 4 days anymore. Maybe because of embarrassment, Your Honor. At 4 o'clock, Your Honor, August 26, PNP deployed additional police officers from PRO 3, Region 4A, mga Kapampangan nata yun, mga Luzon, Region 6 and 7. And at 5 to 5:30, I was there present, Your Honor, when the PNP confiscated the sound system and other personal properties of the KOJC. I tried to reason out to the police officer, but nobody, even General Torre, told me, Your Honor, on cell phone, that he ordered it to be seized, the sound system, Your Honor. And at 5:30 p.m., personnel from the Explosive Ordnance Division arrived, and they actually, there was a threat there again of a bombing. And at 8:53, I actually received so many messages, Your Honor, perhaps I could not use my phone anymore because I learned from an expert that I used this number once to call one of the police officers. I think it was General Torre also. And after that, I received a lot of messages from unidentified individuals texting me various messages, most of which should not be read by my relatives because they will surely be afraid. And accordingly, the technology used was a text blast machine. Next slide, please. And then by 9 p.m., Your Honor, the PNP blocked the main highway, even if there were no longer KOJC members there. And that caused severe traffic, Your Honor. And at 9 p.m. likewise, a police officer refused the scanning of a black box. Because of the incident, Your Honor, through self-help measures, KOJC installed a scanning machine on gate 18 simply because they wanted to protect themselves because they noticed that the PNP were using civilians and they make them wear PNP uniforms, and the KOJC members were not sure whether or not these people were indeed members of the police. So they installed a scanning machine, and there was some sort of an informal agreement that any and all who would enter the KOJC compound, all of their things should pass through the scanner. And this caused a lot of commotion, Your Honor, because some police members would sneak out so many items, and they would even run, Your Honor, run away so that it could not be checked. And they would introduce these equipments or things into the KOJC compound without checking. Next slide, please. And there was also an instance in the night of August 26 where an ambulance was not allowed to enter the KOJC compound. And then during that time, the PNP continued to control the ingress and egress of the KOJC compound. The PNP refused the entry of KOJC members who were residents of the area. And during this time, some KOJC members were displaced in their own home, and they were constrained to sleep outside the compound at the Waxis fast food or along the highway simply because of the fact that they were ordered to be out by PNP personnel, Your Honor. PNP occupied the compound even if the property is not registered in the name of Pastor Apollo Kibuloy and other leaders who are accused in the criminal cases filed by a single person, Your Honor. August 27, Your Honor, at 12 a.m., alas 12 ng umaga, nandun ako niyan, Your Honor, hindi po pinayagan yung police, yung food donations na makapasok galing ng office ng City Mayor, at hindi sila, at ang ginagawa po nila, kung meron silang mga bagay na gustong ipasok po sa KOJC compound, hindi nila pinapaskan. Pinupuslit po nila at tumatakbo. Meron po kaming mga videos sa maraming instances na ginagawa po nila ito. At 3 o'clock in the morning, may mga police officers na naman na dumating, mga reinforcements na nakasakay po ng bus. And then, nagkakaroon palagi ng tensyon kasi yung mga abogado na gusto sana pumasok at pa-check doon sa basement ng JMCFI kasi nga, meron nang naririnig na mga drilling, mga ganon na machines. So, mga jackhammer po na naririnig po namin, nagpapadala kami ng mga abogado na pumunta doon sa JMCFI, doon sa basement, hindi kami po pinapapasok. No? And then, sa time po na ito, yung mga members po na naglilinis ng building po ng KOJC, especially doon sa may sa may corner, naririnig po nila yung continuous drilling po ng basement. So, ang ginagawa po nila, nag-barricade sila doon sa school grounds, wala nang makapasok sa JMCFI, sa main cathedral, and there are likewise police barricades in certain areas. Ito po maririnig nyo, Senator. Walang sound. I think this is water under the bridge po because a while ago we were able to confirm na meron talagang tunnel. So yung challenge ni General Torres sa akin na i-prove ko Na-approve ko na po ng ilang beses at kanina, na-approve natin na nandyan pala yan. I'm sure he has prepared a defense on this, no? Kasi sabi nga niya kaninang umaga, i-reveal ko yung tunnel na yan, no, sa ibang media personnel. And yan po, August 26 or 27 pa lang naririnig na namin yan. Please. Walang sound. Wala, no?
I-pull nyo ang volume para marinig natin yung sound.
Natatakot kasi kami niyan, Senator, kasi eskwelahan po namin yan. Yung medicine, law school, college, elementary, high school. Natatakot kami ano nang ginagawa nila kasi continuous talaga, maski gabi, naririnig mo yung, what you call this, yung drilling. Ngayon lang po ako nakakarinig at naka-experience na ang arrest warrant, 3 araw na sila, hindi pa rin sila umuwi at naririnig namin ang drilling. Ginagawa nilang excuse yung arrest warrant para mag-tunneling or mining operation sila. Ewan ko anong ginagawa nila po doon. Or baka may equipment sila na ililibing doon, hindi namin alam ano talaga yung ginagawa nila doon. Anyway, we will proceed so we can move on. Next slide, please. Okay, this is August 27, 24, 25, 26, 27. This is on the 4th day. At 7 o'clock in the morning, the police officers barricaded the area where they supposedly were looking. At this time, popular pa yung heartbeats, yung mga sound bites ni General Torre about heartbeats. No, kasi pang 3 araw, 4 na araw pa ito. Maraming na intriga itong heartbeats niya. But these heartbeats were moving likewise, no? And accordingly, itong heartbeats nandun daw sa holding room sa kung saan sa likod ng cathedral. And then lumipat itong heartbeat doon sa JMC main administration office. And then lumipat yung heartbeat na naman doon sa what you call this sa may JMC basement, no? And accordingly at this time, meron daw silang live and motion tracer na may na-detect daw sila na, ewan ko, iba-iba. First, 2 meters, tapos later on, 4 meters daw below the ground. Yan po ang explanation ng mga PNP members na gumagamit ng mga ekwipo po na ngayon ko lang po nakikita. Meron sila ekwipo na Restec LM1 Live and Motion Tracer, Novaski DN3 Live, meron silang Proton Elic LB8, Aquascope 30 Universal Leak Locator, meron silang mga metal detectors. I don't know why metal detectors were likewise used, no? Nakausap ko yung expert kanina, parang ang hinahanap ata mining pressure na ata. And then meron silang fiber optic camera, meron silang mga ground penetrating radar, no, mga water detector. And then at 9 a.m. on August 27, ito po, medyo nakakalungkot talaga ito kasi yung mga staff officers, I don't know why they did it, no? They removed all personal belongings of KOJC members who were using the basement as the residence. Kasi po, yung iba kasing mga membro po, doon po nakatira sa basement. May mga temporary quarters po sila doon at sa pilitan po silang pinalis ng mga staff members po. And kaya nga, wala na silang matirahan, wala na silang matulugan. So yung iba po ay doon na po sa labas natutulog. No? Those are the pictures of the personal things of KOJC members who were staying supposedly in the basement. Kasi ang basement po medyo malaki ito. At sa karami ng mga miyembro ng KOJC, ang iba sa kanila ay temporarily used it as quarters. On August 27 at 10 o'clock in the morning, no, members of the Philippine Navy were spotted within the vicinity of the KOJC compound. I don't know, we could not confirm this, but some of the members in fact saw members of the Philippine Navy. And then at 10 a.m., nag-file po kami ng petition for certiorari po sa what you call this Regional Trial Court of Davao City. And then at 1 p.m., several police officers were already using the hallway of the JMCFI school building as the resting areas. Ito po yung sinasabi ko po na ginawa na po nilang boarding house yung eskwelahan namin. Then, next slide please. At 1:56 on August 27, 2024, akala namin tapos na. Kasi po yung temporary protection order po, nag-issue po yung Regional Trial Court Branch 15, no? At the reason may individual members of KOJC as well as the leaders of what you call this the JMC, no, filed the case for writ of amparo. It was granted. We thought that the restrictions and control was the employed by the PNP, no, was ordered to be ceased and desisted, no, and that the PNP, no, should no longer commit any acts or omissions that would violate petitioners' right to life, liberty, property, or security, and that they were ordered to remove all barriers and blockades that would hinder the petitioners' exercise to right to life, liberty, or property. Pero nung nag-meeting kami ni General Torre doon, yung kanyang reading po ng TPO ay iba. Ang sa kanya is yung removal lang ng barriers and barricades at ang sa kanyang tingin yung sa gate lamang, no? Yun ang kanyang reading. So I tried to reason with him na parang mali ata yung kanyang reading, but he stuck to his opinion. So we just agreed to disagree. I could not do anything about it because that was his reading of the order. So next slide please. August, in the afternoon of August 27, may mga commotion na namang nangyayari kasi yung mga tanim malapit sa cathedral ay gusto nilang ialis, and they also insisted on using a fiber optic camera, no, to locate something daw, to locate the alleged bunker. And that, according to Regional Director Torre, no, the TPO did not actually require him and his police forces to vacate the premises of the KOJC compound. Instead, what he did was he barricaded the cathedral, and he ordered the barricade in the JMC basement, no? And then at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, members of several hundreds of members of KOJC received text messages from unknown numbers. Again, the use of some high-tech equipment that could send text blast messages was again used during this time. And then at 4 o'clock in the afternoon of August 27, no, heartbeats again. Meron na naman daw heartbeats. 3 daw heartbeats were allegedly detected. But the problem is that the lawyers of KOJC were prevented entry into the cathedral. And according to the respondents, meaning the PNP, the KOJC members cannot use the cathedral because they were already turning this into, they were using it already as the advanced command post, no? And at one time, they were sure of a certain heartbeat, but it turned out that it was only an exhaust pipe located outside the cathedral, no? And their theory was that it was actually an underground bunker, but it turned out na mababa lang pala, so hindi pala totoo. And then nag-conduct din sila ng testing doon sa malayo na naming mga gardens, no? Sa KOJC na gardens. And meron silang dinala pagkagabi ng mga live and motion tracer. Ewan namin kung saan galing itong mga high-tech equipments nila, no? May nakapagsabi sa amin na sa ibang bansa daw ito galing, no? Baka sa US daw ito, may mga nag-theorize kasi may mga Amerikano din kasing ang maaligid-aligid at tumitingin doon sa what you call this, sa compound, no? At saka mayroon ding mga pulis kasi na ewan ko bakit nagsuot sila ng kanilang uniform at may mga American flag po sa kanilang uniforms.
Stop po na dyan.
Yes.
Sorry. Meron akong nakita doon na tao ninyo na naka-quote ng US flag. Can you confirm this?
Yes, sir. Your Honor, sir. Our apologies, sir. Those men are just finished their training with the Balikatan, sir. During that time, sir, nagkaroon sila ng exchange patches with the counterpart. So, unfortunately, hindi naman lang na-remove, sir. Velcro lang naman kasi yun, sir. So, after that, we immediately told them to remove all unnecessary patches, sir.
So there was no intention to deceive.
Yes, sir. Actually, ano po yun, sir? Exchange patches with the counterparts during training, sir.
But they are sub-troopers.
Yes, sir.
They are not US servicemen.
No, sir. No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ako rin mismo, I can confirm na mga pulis natin yun, dahil Bisaya yung mukha.
Yes, sir.
Ha?
Yes, sir.
Ilan ba yung nakasuot ng pats na kuwan?
Dalawa yun, sir. Pero we have the order, sir. In the picture, sir.
Kita niyo yung picture, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Meron talaga naka-US pats.
Yes, sir.
I hope walang intention to deceive, ha?
No, sir. At may iba doon, sir. Patches for training, sir. That's why ng counterpart, sir.
Continue, Atty. Torrio.
On day 5, Your Honor, August 28, 2024, the police officers during this time were again forming human barricades na naman. Ang problema lang dito, nagkakaroon ng tension po kasi nagpapapasok po yung mga pulis ng mga parang mga sibilyan, dinadabitan ng mga ng athletic uniform. May mga picture kami po na sigurado kami hindi mga pulis. No, sana they were they should have been transparent. Anong ginagawa ito? Marami silang mga mga anong tawag dito, mga gamit na pinupuslit po at yung mga abogado namin hindi po pinapayagang pumasok dun sa cathedral kasi yan makita mo no, despite the fact that there is already a TPO, they were denying our clients to enter the JMC basement and most importantly the cathedral, no. Nobody can pray anymore in the cathedral, no. And marami silang pinupuslit. Next slide, please. And then, on August 28, 2024, meron na naman silang ginawang test na naman doon sa KOJC Cathedral, life and motion tracer daw. Tapos, they were heavily guarding and barricading the KOJC Cathedral. And may mga policemen po na naka-station sa front portion ng KOJC Emerald Gate, yung main gate po, yung pinasukan nyo kanina. And armed men were seen entering the compound and several more police officers entered the compound. During this time, medyo marami talaga sila, no? And after running the device at the KOJC Cathedral, wala na namang heartbeat na nadetektahan nila. And during this time likewise, no member can go inside the cathedral, and they were allegedly, and we were able to confirm it, making a hole even in the cathedral, no? And then at 7:38, while the TPO likewise was effective, no? Meron na naman silang device na na pina-operate at meron daw one heartbeat na namang nakita. And then nung chinek po nila, no? Nawala na naman pero they again iba-iba po ang nakikita kasi by 9 a.m. on August 28, yung heartbeat pala ay nawala and then nakita na naman and then it turned out iba-iba pala ang makikita nila, no? The next slide please. This time meron nagpadala sa akin ng picture na gano'n nakalalim yung honestly, yung nagpadala ay ayaw magpakilala, na-receive ko lang po sa aking Facebook at nag-request sa akin wag lang siya magpakilala kasi
Attorney.
yes sir.
Wag natin ipakilala pero is he a policeman?
I have no idea if he is a policeman, Your Honor. I have to be honest with you, I do not know the source po. Pero sa akin po yan pinadala po.
Thank you.
And ang problema dito kasi kay gusto sanang gamitin yung cathedral during this time, no? Pero ayaw pa rin nila. And even na meron na namang nag-try na pumasok doon sa basement, no? Kasi yung basement at that time medyo iba na ang amoy at maraming mga sigarilyo. Bawat kasi sigarilyo doon sa loob po ng KOJC compound. At saka bawal ka mag-ihi maski saan-saan. Medyo mabaho na. So one lawyer tried to access the basement but was denied. And then mayroon ding meron ding nangyari na katawa-tawa kasi ang even sa downspouts po, hinahanap po nila yung mga subject po ng warrants of arrest. And at 10:40, meron na naman silang nakita na allegedly, sinasabi nila sa lawyers namin na may dalawang heartbeats daw na ang isa 4.7 meters below at saka yung isa 8.1 meters below. So if you will believe them, no, they seem to have different theories as to where are these heartbeats are found and even the location. The location is always moving. Now at 11 a.m., around 11 a.m. po, for some unknown reason, dalawa pong police officer ay pumunta po doon sa rooftop ng cathedral at nakita po sa video na nahulog yung police officer. Kaya nga maraming memes na yung heartbeat daw, umakyat na naman doon sa cathedral daw yung heartbeat, no? And then at 12 o'clock noon time, no? Police officers were caught forcibly opening a vehicle owned by a KOJC missionary, no? And then thereafter, marami na namang reinforcement ng policemen ang dumating sa compound. And it was during this time where RTC Branch 15 issued a supplemental and clarificatory order, no? And the presiding judge clarified that an arrest warrant can actually coexist with a TPO, and that the service of the arrest warrant the police must be able to show that it is necessary, and the service must be reasonable, and that any and all service of the warrant beyond the ordinary must require judicial imprimatur. So reading po namin dun, yung gawa ng tunneling operations, yung pag-deny mo ng right of worship sa mga member, sana covered yun ng TPO, pero hindi po yun sinunod. Instead, yung kanilang barricade po ay naglala noong August 28, 2024, even after the supplemental and clarificatory order. Next slide, please. At 12:40 p.m., ito medyo nagkaroon talaga ng seryoso na commotion po dito kasi po may nakatanggap po ng tawag yung si Attorney Kay Lorente na forcing her to negotiate kasi daw ibobomba yung cathedral kung hindi siya negotiate doon sa police. So, nakita naman po ito, na-report ito sa TV, no? And accordingly, during that time, we had to verify kung totoo ba talaga itong bubumbahin nila, no? Ang problema, wala ding mag-confirm sa amin, no? And then, yung drilling po na parang jackhammering sounds doon sa JMC basement ay continuous po by August 28, 2024. Naririnig po namin yung yung sound po. No, we tried to write demand letters to General Torre, no, but we were not favored with a reply. Now by 2:43 in the afternoon po, no, the police allowed some KOJC members to access the basement, no? And the police conducted another round of extensive search at the basement, pero limited, no? And then at 3 to 4 p.m., meron pong drone po na bigla na lang nahulog yung drone, at saka nung na-report ito sa akin, tiningnan ko po, binigay yung custody sa akin, and may police na who tried to claim it, but I told him, you have no proof as to who is the owner. Yes, sir.
2:43 p.m. August 28, 2024. Police allowed some KOJC members to access the basement and the police conducted another round of extensive search at the basement. At that time, nakita ba nyo yung minuhukay na
Hindi kasi limited lang. If you will notice po doon sa basement, di ba doon sa pinaka dulo na, mahaba yung basement po, Senator eh. Ang inalaw nila, parang inalaw lang nila para makuha yung ibang gamit ng mga members, tapos pinaalis na naman.
so hindi umabot doon sa
Hindi umabot doon sa, what you call this, sa
butas?
sa butas po. Kasi medyo malayo yung butas na pinasok natin kanina, kung yung location po. Oo.
Please continue.
Tapos yung drone po ay since the ownership could not be determined, yung mga drones kasi even before the kasi nakikita namin ang daming drones po paggabi. Even at times yung ibang drone masyado nang malapit po sa amin, no? I knew na casing operations nila yon. At nung August 28 may nahulog talaga. So I had to invoke Article 719 of the Civil Code. I turned over the drone to the city government of Davao. Kasi hindi namin ma-determine kung sino talaga may-ari, no? So during this day, unlimited search po ang ginawa. May mag-search na naman doon sa Bible School. Ang may napansin lang kami kasi sa Bible School, marami pong mga members na babae po na nakatira doon. Yun po ang paborito nilang ulit-ulit na i-search po. Maski gabi, no? Maski gabi, alas 10 na timing na yung ibang mga members na gusto nang magpahinga, na pupunta po sa banyo, naliligo, no? Ito po ang aming problema dito kasi itong kanilang search, pinabalik-balikan nila, ang pinakapaborito nilang balikan, yung Bible School, no? Na marami po mga babae po ng mga members. I must say that, Your Honor, because an arrest warrant is not actually a license to conduct an unlimited search. And as a matter of fact, a search, if one has to be done, there must be an arrest that must precede the search. And the search is limited only within the immediate surroundings. It is not allowed, the police is not allowed to make omnibus search, random searches, and very extensive and intrusive search. Kaya nga dito, during this time, unlimited po yung search. And then, may pinasok na parang engine power cutter, no? And ang problema lang kasi, the manner by which this is done is through, medyo sneaky. Kasi tinatago nila sa garbage bags, no? Etc. Yan po yung drone po na nahulog, Senator. I don't know what happened to it, but one news item by the PNP declared that the city government of Davao already returned that to the PNP. No? Next slide, please. So, alas 12 ng madaling umaga noong August 29, marami na naman kasi ang nangyayari kasi yung ibang police officers, no, may relyebo ata or pero hindi namin makikita kung nire-relyebo ba talaga o ano, no? And mayroong instance dito na meron na naman silang pinapasok na mga tao, 3 na wear lang ng civilian uniform tsaka naka-mask and ayaw magpresenta ng valid ID, no? And pilit na pumasok po dun sa compound. Ang concern kasi ng mga members, baka may mga third parties who will take advantage of the situation, no? And then meron sila, ito high-tech ito, Proton Elec LB8. We were told na this is a highly sensitive metal detector, no? And accordingly, they use this in their operations inside the cathedral. And then at 2 a.m., they again barricaded gate 18, yung second gate po na pinuntahan nyo last, no? Prior to the time when you went again to the JMC basement. And then yung may scanner po, binarricade nila yun. And then they again search for a heartbeat na naman just outside the cathedral, no? And then 2:43 may pinasok sila, nagkaroon na naman ito ng commotion every time ay ipapasok sila, no? They brought in 3 bags and 1 big bags, no? Na ayaw nila ipa-check. And then may smuggled na naman sila na large blue box, hindi namin alam kung ano yung nandun sa loob. And they refused to have it subjected to scanning, no? And itong mga items na ito pinapasok po nila sa cathedral, Next slide, please. And then, August 29, 3 a.m., marami na namang pulis ang dumating. Siguro sa count po namin, no? Mga 5,000 na ata, no? And ganun sila kadami. Pwede kaming magkamali, pero yung counting namin, parang ang dami talaga nila during that time, no? And then, meron silang pinupuslit na naman na mga objects na akala ng mga miyembro ay mga armas, no? And aside sa dala nilang armas, may pinupuslit pa sila na kung ano-ano. And then, eto rin ang nakakasama kasi yung number ko po, ginagamit po na mag-text blast ng mga false information. Tapos, ang nag-text daw kay ako, Attorney Torion, na dapat daw, hindi daw magpadala sa politika, dapat daw mag-surrender na daw si Pastor Apollo Sikibuloy, no? At gamit na number po ay akin, no? Sana naman makarma itong mga tao na ito in the future, no? Babaliktad yung sitwasyon. 4:50 a.m., August 29, 2024, police forces were once again seen entering the KOJC compound. Iba na naman ito, no? And then nag-continue sila, maririnig mo yung siguro may additional pay yung mga tao doon na nag-drilling operations kasi maski madaling araw continue pa rin sila. Our lawyers tried to enter and verify pero ayaw talaga kaming payagan. And then itong proton elic na equipment po ginamit nila doon sa iba't ibang parte po ng compound at saka sa eskwelahan po namin. Itong kanilang proton elic na equipment. Next slide please. And then by 6 a.m. eto, ginamit na naman yung LRAD nila, no? At kung ano-ano yung mga announcement na on po nila. And then additional police forces again were seen entering the compound of KOJC, evidencing really the excessive number that they are using inside KOJC compound. Next slide, please. And then, merong dito, nagkaroon din ng problema kasi nakatanggap kami ng tawag at na-confirm na yung mga pulis po ay gusto pong pumasok sa Prayer Mountain sa Kalinan, Davao City.
Colleague Prowen,
Yeah.
I would like to acknowledge the arrival of my colleague Senator Bongo. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you for coming. Please continue.
Dito po, may mga pulis po na nag-attempt na nag-enter doon sa Prayer Mountain po sa Kalinan, which is a good 50 kilometers away from Buhangin. Kaya nga po, nagtataka kami kung sigurado sila na yung heartbeat ay nasa KOJC compound, bakit sila nakarating na naman sa Prayer Mountain at nag-attempt na pumasok, no? And then, 9 o'clock in the morning, lumalakas yung drilling operation sounds doon po sa JMC basement and hindi pa rin kami pinapayagan na magkaroon ng access po nito maski nagtatry po yung mga lawyers namin. Next slide please. 10:44 a.m. naririnig pa rin namin yung mga drilling operations and then at one time chinecheck nila maski yung aming mga yung drainage, no? Tinitingnan yung mga drainage system and then pati electricity namin, no? Ginagamit na nila at ginagawa nilang boarding house pati hangar po namin, no? Hangar ng kliyente. And yung mga manholes po, no? Which is part of the KOJC cabling system, inopen po at pinag-i-inspection po nila. Next slide please. And then may dala na namang by 11 a.m. ang daming mga equipments, yung mga SAF, no? And repeated unlimited searches were made in the hangar, the kingdom, and even doon po sa garden ng KOJC. May garden kasi kami. And then August 29 at 1 p.m., meron silang itry sana kunin na fire truck ng KOJC, no? And then nung tinanong ng mga lawyers anong ground po nila, hindi naman po nagsabi na ano ang ground at hindi naman po tinuloy. And then by August 29, 2024 at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, may mga pick access po na nakita po na pinapasok nila na nakikita sa scanner. Ayan, na-confirm natin dahil pala yan doon sa kanilang tunneling operations doon sa likod ng JMC basement na na-confirm natin kanina. And then, meron na naman silang dala, hindi na naman pinapascanner. 3 bags and 1 big box, no? Na ayaw nilang ipa-undergo ng security check. Bakit po kami nag-i-insist doon sa scanner? Because even if they are serving a warrant of arrest po, gusto din namin